Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing our last video for my Planning with Eli TN series from start to finish. I'm sad, but you know, I'm always going to keep making TNs just because I love them, and I feel like that's where my creativity really shines. So today, as I mentioned before, this is going to be the last video for the series, and we're actually going to be making the folder. I always like to do some kind of special customized folder for my planners so that you have a lot more extra storage. And then we're going to be making the pen loop, and we're going to be making a paper clip, and then we're going to finish it off with adding a few stickers, little project life cards. I like to do all those little things just so that the planner is ready to go. And then just any little last minute touches that I need to do to it will do. But yeah, I'm really excited. So again, to give you guys a quick run through of my TN that I've started, especially for my new subscribers. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I know I've seen a lot of new subscribers lately, and I'm really excited. So this is a Planner Society theme, and I used one of my Planner Society kits to create this planner. And this is kind of like a marble cover. It has a pink elastic band. This is a handmade tassel that I made with a handmade bow, and it's just beautiful. I love it. And then it also has my signature pom-pom trim. All I have left to do is assign it, which I should go get my marker. It has a page marker, and it has a ribbon page marker. It has a word topper page marker, which I love. Everything's laminated. And then once you open it up, it has a pocket for storage. This is the first dashboard. So I did end up adding a few little stickers. Where did they go? I literally just had them. Here we are. So I felt like after I finished the video, I kind of just looked through the pages to see if there's anything else that I want to add it as far as like decor touch. So I had these little rose gold stickers from the Planner Society, so I thought, why not go ahead and add some. So I just added the love over to this page. And then over on this side, this is the one that I was having a little trouble with, so I felt like the washi was throwing me off. So I ended up adding the same washi that I had here at the bottom and over on this page. So I feel like everything matches and balances better. I added a gold heart and then the Flossom word at the bottom, and I think that was the perfect touch for it. And then over here I just added the little gold stars again to bring out the gold over on this page. I did a lot of layering, just beautifully done. A gold star over here, that's all it needed. And then over here I put the create. I felt like it needed like a little statement piece at the top aside from the little enamel pearl, and it's just so pretty and I love it so much. And then over here on this side, the lace felt a little simple, so I just added 2 puffy gold stars. And then over here, since all my decors are around this side, I wanted to bring a touch of gold, so I added just these little like confetti type of gold stickers here. And then a gold heart here at the bottom. And here's another pocket for storage as well. It's made out of vellum. And yeah, I love it. It's just so beautiful. This is my page marker. And then it has a pocket here with project life cards. And then over here we have what I call my slide in insert, because you just kind of slide it in. And it's just so pretty, so well done. I love it. It has little sticky notes. So today we're just going to be creating our little pen loop and then our folder. And like I said, we are pretty much almost done with this planner. So just going to put it over to the side. I'm going to put these stickers over to the side as well. So this is the paper that I'm going to be using. I want this to be the cover of my folder. And so now what I have to do is I have to cut it down to size. And I have to figure out what size I want it. So what I'm going to do over here is I'm just going to go ahead and take out a dashboard. I have so much stuff here. And then I'm going to look for my pencil if I can find it somewhere in here. So I definitely want the same height, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and take this. I'm gonna put it in the corner, the bottom corner, layer everything down, and I'm just gonna take my pencil and I'm just gonna mark my line, right? So then I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing. I'm gonna bring this over, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and continue the line right here. So now we're gonna go ahead and cut. Your folder could be whatever size you want it to be. It could be a little smaller than your dashboards. It could be the exact size of your cover. I like it to be the same size of my dashboards. I just feel like it works out better that way. So now I'm gonna go ahead and see how wide my dashboards are, because I want to leave a little middle crease. So it looks like it's 8.5, which is great. 8.5. So let's see. So it's 4 down the middle. I think what I'm gonna do, let's go ahead and cut it at the 9, and then I'll just trim from there. So this is the 9-inch mark right here, right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Actually, I'm not gonna cut it. I almost cut it. I'm not supposed to cut it because I need to make a little border or a little closure. So, oh, I have such a mess. Okay. If you guys saw my planner area, oh my goodness, it is truly a disaster. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead, line this up, and I'm going to score where I marked my 2 lines at the 9-inch mark. Just like that. Right? So I'm going to take this. So now I definitely need to figure out where I'm going to fold, because I want to leave a little crease in the middle. So here we have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm gonna fold this. I just need to see where this lies. Okay, I think I know where I'm gonna mark. I'm gonna mark my crease where it has the 3/6 mark on my scoreboard, and then the 5/8 mark on my scoreboard. And then we're gonna see how even it is. It might not even be even, but this is kind of how I do it. So my line is right here. So then all I have to do is move this over, and bam, it lands perfectly. I did it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and fold this. I'm gonna have to cut a little bit off, or maybe not, because I forgot I'm folding it right here. There we go. Beautiful. Alright. So now I'm going to have to do the same thing over here. Make my crease. Okay. Perfect. So I am going to take a little bit off from the top, because either way I like to make sure that there's a little space so that the person can put their finger. Let's take off about that much. And like I said, this is always experimenting for me. It's just kind of how I do it. So now I'm going to go ahead. I like that. Gives me space. I'm going to take my scoreboard one more time, and I'm going to go ahead and mark one more crease. So I'm going to do the same thing. I have the 5/8, the half, and then the 3/8. So that'll be even to my bottom layer, right? So now go ahead and do that. Okay, perfect. Take my scoreboard, this tool, write it down. Awesome. So there goes my folder. Yay, it looks beautiful. I love it. So I can, one or two things I can decide, is this where I'm going to round my corners? Sometimes I like to do that. Sometimes I just like to leave it squared. I think in this case I'm going to leave it squared. I really like how it looks. So I am going to need a closure. Do I have extra paper? I do have extra paper. So I'm going to go ahead and take this, and I'm just going to kind of figure out where is kind of like my middle. I don't think I'm going to, actually, yeah, I'm still going to do this. Alright, so then I'm just going to go ahead and, what a mess, what a mess. I'm just going to take this. I'm going to cut right there, and then I'm going to do the same thing over here. Alright, good enough. I'm going to take this and I'm going to fold it. So lately what I've been doing, because my laminator is not sealing as good as it used to, I guess because I've used it so much, and I still haven't, I keep saying I'm going to buy another one and I haven't bought one yet. What I've been doing is just laminating the cover, and then I've been adding the little closures. And that seems to work for me. So this will go in here, kind of like that. Perfect. I love that. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this. I'm going to laminate it. I have my paper, or my laminator here. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. All right, you know, I think I'm gonna stand up, like I can't see what I'm doing. All right. All right, so just take this. Now, a little advice that I'm going to give you guys. If the paper is longer than your laminator, I would say make sure you laminate the flap, and don't worry about the inside because that's going to be tucked in anyway. So if you have to have a little extra paper space where it's not laminated, I would say don't worry about it. Just do it from the inside. So I'm going to go ahead and laminate this. Alright, while we're doing that, let's go ahead and make our little pen loop. So I have these binder clips that I ordered from Amazon. I'm not really sure what size they are. I'm going to go ahead and leave it in the comments down, in the description below. It says it's 100 pack, 0.75 inch, and they are a rose gold. They are bright creation binder clips. And this is what I use for my pen loops. Normally I like to use the slightly bigger ones, but I haven't really been able to find them on Amazon. So for this, I also use some, what do you call this? Elastic band. So you could just search elastic band and just get the nice little thick one. and they come in different colors. I get mine on AliExpress. Same thing with my pom-pom trim. If I need emergency stuff, then I always just go to Amazon, because that's where that's my lifesaver. Amazon is my lifesaver. You can also check Michael's, Joann's, etc. So I just cut the edge because I like to have a nice straight line. I go ahead, I run it with my lighter. I'm gonna go ahead and run this through again. And then I already have my pen picked out. I normally decide what color pen I want to use, and I'm going to use a really pretty pink one. I always test it out to make sure it's working before I send it out, because pens do eventually dry out from being stored so long. So this is going to be my pen. You have to have the pen that you're going to put in your planner, because that's the size that you're going to make your pen holder for, or your pen loop for. Then you got some E6000. It's the best glue for this. I wouldn't recommend a glue stick or hot glue, because it's gonna come right off. It's not as reliable. So E6000 all the way for sure. Then go ahead, just add a little bit. Start tapping, 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 spreading that glue so that it gets everywhere, into the little creases on the bottom, to the sides. Don't put too much, because it will go through your elastic fabric, and then you don't want it to ruin it, right? You're gonna have to let this definitely dry for a little bit. I'm already kind of used to working with this wet. So the next thing you're gonna do, I figured my pen loop is gonna go somewhere over here. I'm gonna open this, tuck that right in there. Something like that. Flip it over. Take my little scissors. I'm going to do something like that. You don't want it too tight, but you don't want it too loose, because it will fall apart on you. And if it's too tight, chances are you're going to rip your band. Okay, so now that I have that there, I'm gonna go ahead and add that. Gonna go ahead and add some more adhesive. Just like that. Perfect. Beautiful. All right, so now you just sit it to the side, forget about it for a little bit, maybe an hour or so. Even 30 minutes should be good enough. And don't try to put your pen through it, because it will fall apart. It's not hot enough, or it's not glued down enough yet. So we're gonna put this to the side. We're gonna forget about it for a little bit. Let's close our glue. I try not to close it too tight, because then I can't open it. All right, so here we have this. Now we're gonna go ahead and cut our edges. So I'm just gonna leave a tiny little border. Again, I just like to leave borders for everything. Make sure that, you know, I'm giving myself the seal it needs to stay nice and closed. So then I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing over here. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here. Perfect. I'm going to run it through again. And then we're going to go ahead and round our corners. I think that's it for this. I don't think we need this anymore. Alright, so now we're going to make a paper clip while we wait for that. So for my paper clip, I always like to have a really pretty paper clip, a novelty paper clip, something that stands out, something that feels unique and different. So I'm going to be using the TPS number 5 perfume paper clip. And then I also like to have a ribbon paper clip. I just feel like it gives it a little bit more decor. So I'm going to use this one. It has this like beautiful scalloped. It's a soft pink. And then I'm just going to go ahead and grab a pink paper clip. Actually, this one's really pretty. I think this one goes nice. It's like a really soft pale pink. Let's go ahead and use this one. Okay. Alright, so then I'm just going to go ahead and take this. I'm going to cut about that much. Always leave yourself a little bit of room to play around with it. I think my glue gun is heating up. I'm going to take this, tuck it in, take this, tuck it in as well. Pull it. Look at how pretty that looks. So now I'm going to go ahead and open it a little bit so that I can put my glue in the inside. Then I'm going to take this and pull. Okay. Okay. Now that I feel it's nice and tight there, I'm going to let it dry. I'm going to go ahead and grab this. Make sure you always round your corners when you're laminating. You don't want a paper cut. I'm going to laminate one more time. Every time I cut, I always like to run it through my laminator. I don't know, it just gives me security that it's like, that it's sealing properly. Right? Awesome. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to show you guys is this really, really cool tool. I was going to do a separate video on it, but I'm like, no, might as well. I forgot what this is called. Oh my god, I should have done my research before filming. A button setter. This is called a button setter, right? I think it's a button setter. I'll leave the name right here somewhere. But you guys, I am so fascinated by this little tool. It looks really hard, but it's pretty basic. It does have all these like little other setters for like different types of buttons, which I haven't played around with yet. So once I'm kind of more familiar with it, I'll definitely give you guys a full-on tutorial. But for now, we're just gonna do the basic. I purchased mine on Amazon, and I've been looking for one for a really, really long time. I saw this one girl on YouTube use it, and I was like, that is the coolest thing ever. And I like to make folders a lot, so I needed something that was more secure. And these buttons are definitely more secure than using Velcro or magnets. So I love it. It already has a setter in here, so I just left it as is. It also has this little black thing, but these tools are so that you can unscrew it, switch these out, etc. This is the poker to make the hole for your button. So this is really all I need, and then the button of my choice. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and do I think I'm gonna do a white one because I've been using a lot of my pinks, and I probably should preserve some. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up just like that. So basically it has all these little different buttons, and I'm gonna show you which ones you're gonna need. They can get a little confusing, and it's so cute because there's some of them which is like the actual button topper, because some of these little button toppers, which is what goes at the top, they come in like little shapes of stars and hearts, and I think there's even like a little flower shape in there, and it's just so cute. I'll try to link this down below. Hopefully they still have it because they do tend to run out of these, and I'll leave it down below for you guys. But I'm going to show you right now which ones you're going to use. I'm going to put this to the side. And it comes with all these fun colors. I think it was somewhere around $25. Definitely worth it, especially for me because I love to make folders and that kind of stuff. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take this and make my creases. And I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Make my creases. It's gonna work. Yeah. I think that's gonna be perfect. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and take my little things. Where'd the other one go? I'm going to use this adhesive from In Love Arts. Again, it's a really strong adhesive, so it's going to work wonders. It's going to make sure that everything stays in place. I do want to leave enough of an opening, so I'm not going to go all the way. We're almost done. Can't believe how fast this went. All right. Perfect. I love my nails, by the way. I just did them on, when did I get them done? Sunday? Sunday, I think. Sunday or Saturday. One of those days. Okay, we're not going to close it because we have to insert it into our planner. If you don't want to insert it into your planner, you can definitely close it. And it could just be kind of like a free folder where it just goes inside. You can move it around wherever you want to. So I'm going to leave that like that. Now we're going to go ahead and set our buttons. So you're going to need 2 of the button toppers. Again, some of them come in different shapes like hearts and stars. So I have 2 white ones, and then you're gonna need the 2 buttons that close. So as you can see, this one has this solid circle at the top, and this one has a deep opening going inwards, and that's because this one is going to go inside of here. So you need to make sure that you have this one and this one. Again, this one is going to go inside here, and that's how your button is going to close. So now I'm going to go ahead and put this in here. This might be a little hard. I think I have an extra elastic here, but I also have one here. You know, let's do it for the middle. Why not? We're gonna go ahead and put it in here. Just like that, right? So slide that baby in there. Close it. Ooh, look at how pretty that looks. Oh my goodness. Now these 2 are the same, but I'm totally cool with that. Why? Because it's mostly covered. So I really wanted to use this as my cover. Awesome. And look at you guys, how pretty it is. It's beautiful. I love it so much. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and take our little button setter. We're going to take our little tool. And what I'm going to do, this is going to be pretty hard. I'm just going to go ahead, try to see where I feel like the middle is. I'm going to poke until I feel like I could feel my finger. It's a little dangerous. But I know that by doing this, it's going to make a crease on the other page. See? I see it right here. So now I'm going to go ahead and mark, stick that baby in there. Perfect. The back is nice and safe. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing. Poke that in there. Yay! All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take this. Again, this is gonna be the top of my button. I always have my example one here because I always need to make sure where it goes. So this one, the one with the deep opening that goes inward, goes on the flap. And then this one that has that like little solid circle will go on this page. Sorry, I can't explain it any other way. So we're gonna go ahead and put it in here. And you'll see your little, this little thing, you're gonna see it come through, right? So now we're just gonna take this, we're gonna line it, and we're gonna press. Don't press really hard, because then what happens when you press really hard, then this gets squished in there and there's nothing to hold this when it's closing. So I kind of do it in like little lumps. So now I just kind of make sure that all of my edges are nice and tight. So now you're going to do the same thing. Where did my other one go? Oh, here it is. This one goes on the inside. And I know everything's going to be nice and even. Ooh, let me see if it even goes this far. Ah, perfect. Barely. Wait, nope. I'm going to have to bend it a little bit. It's totally a-okay. There you go, there you go. I could do it, I could do it. Ah, perfect. I bent it a little bit right there, but I'm gonna fix it right now. I forgot to tell you guys that this only goes in so much, so you need to make sure that you don't go past that, because then you're not gonna be able to do it. I'm gonna go ahead and... Perfect. All right, so now we're gonna test it out. Let me go ahead and straighten this out. Oh, it came out. All right, you guys, I'm back. So I ended up messing this pocket, of course. I tried to take a little bit more off so that my little button setter can fit in going this way. And I ended up going crooked, so I cut it really wrong, but I'm still gonna try to save this. I'm gonna try to save this pocket and make something different out of it, like a different type of pocket. I'm not gonna throw it away because the paper is so pretty. I ended up making a new one, so this is the cover for this one. It's another Planner Society paper I had laying around. I already put my flaps in. I did the same method as far as cutting, laminating, all of that stuff. I just cut it down a little bit slimmer. So as you can see, it's slightly slim going this way. And the height is the same. Nothing changed there. The width of the cover is still the same. So now we're going to go ahead and add our little button setter. And I'm going to go ahead and see. Hopefully it works this time. And that it happens, you know, when you have like these crazy tools, especially because I haven't played around with it for so long. I'm gonna go ahead and attempt it one more time, just like that. I'm not gonna press it down too much. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and try to put my little setter a little closer towards here. So I think I'm just going to put it somewhere right here. I think that should be good enough when it goes in. And this happens. It happens to me. Sometimes I mess up and I got to start all over. This seems a little better. Alright, we're going to attempt it one more time. Again, putting in my little button. And then this, nope, that's the wrong one. I think it's this one. And then this one. Perfect. Let's put these to the side so we don't get confused. Alright, here we go. I think this one goes there. Here's my little. Alright, let's try this one more time. Hopefully it works. Attempt it one more time. Set. Press, 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 press. That looks good. Everything looks like it's in. Alright. Now, I think this one goes in here. Now this one has a square tip, which is weird. I don't know. I'm gonna attempt it. Alright, let's see if it works. There we go! Yay! Oh my goodness! So as you can see, you can open it, you can close it, open it, close it. And it looks beautiful. So now I'm going to go ahead and press down really hard to make sure all that adhesive sticks to my paper. And look at how beautiful that is, you guys. It took me a little bit, but it worked. I love it. It's so pretty. So now we're going to go ahead and finish it off. We're going to add our page marker, which I think is good to go. I'm going to leave this blank in case, you know. And then I'm going to go ahead and add my page marker as well. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and add my little stickers and my Project Life cards. So let's go ahead and put in a Project Life card here, here, one right here, and then let's go ahead and take some really cute little stickers. Why not? I think these two are cute. They're like planner related stickers. I like to do that. I like to go into my sticker books and share stickers. These little page flags are cute. This little, this one's cute. So, this one's good. Who doesn't need a financial sticker, right? Alright. So then what I do is I just take my scissors, I cut. This one should fit in my little pocket. There we go. How cute that is. Oh my goodness. I love this. Perfect. And then I'm going to take these. Now I'm nervous because I messed up. I always feel so bad. Oh well, it happens. Alright, and then I think I'm going to take these right here. Looks like that. Then I think I'm going to take these. Perfect. And we'll add, I like to fill up my little pockets with stickers and fun things. There we go. And we'll add. There we go. Alright, so now we can go ahead and put in our paper clips. I'm going to close this really quick. How did this get so chunky? Okay. The only thing I'm not going to put in yet is the pen loop. So I think I'm going to put this one right here. And this one. Something just flew. Oh, I got to cut it. And there we have it. So here's our little pen loop, here's our pen, and that is my Planning with Eli planner from start to finish. Oh my goodness, it's a process, you guys. It's a process, and again, sometimes it won't be perfect and you have to improvise. Sometimes it won't be perfect and you have to start all over. So just make sure you have a lot of patience, but the outcome is absolutely beautiful. So again, we have our tassel, we have our cover, we have all our cute little accessories at the top. We have our pen loop, we have our pocket with stickers, we have our page markers, we have our decorated dashboards, we have our customized one-of-a-kind folder, we have our page marker as well, and then some more little pockets with stickers, and there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, for hanging out with me, for letting me share this series with you, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. As always, you know what to do. Give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!